True sexual satisfaction for a woman isn't about physical dimensions. It's about the feeling of being seen, desired, respected, and cherished. The art of true connection, beyond what you think you know. Hello, my dear. Take a moment with me. I want to talk to you about something profound, something that lies at the very heart of human connection, yet is so often misunderstood. We live in a world obsessed with measurements, with benchmarks, with comparing ourselves to perceived ideals. And nowhere is this more evident, or frankly more misguided, than when it comes to a man's intimate anatomy. For generations, there's been a whisper, a persistent myth, that somehow size is the ultimate determinant of a woman's pleasure, a man's prowess, or the depth of a connection. And today, I'm here to tell you, with absolute certainty, that this notion is not just inaccurate. It's a profound distraction from the true magic that happens between two souls. This isn't about shaming or diminishing anyone. It's about liberation. It's about elevating your understanding of intimacy to an art form, one where your most potent tools aren't physical dimensions, but your mind, your heart, your presence, and your willingness to learn. So, if you've ever harbored a secret worry, a quiet insecurity about your physicality in the realm of passion, I want you to release it, right here, right now. Because what I'm about to share with you will not only transform your understanding of female pleasure, but it will fundamentally change the way you approach intimacy itself. It will make you not just a better lover, but a more confident, more attuned, more desirable man. And that, my dear, is far more powerful than any number on a ruler. The exquisite landscape of her pleasure. Let's begin by truly understanding the female body, not as a mystery to be conquered, but as an exquisite sensory landscape to be explored with reverence and curiosity. For too long, the narrative around female pleasure has been overly focused on one singular act, but the truth, the beautiful, liberating truth, is far more expansive. A woman's pleasure is an orchestra of sensations. While vaginal penetration is certainly a part of the symphony, it is by no means the entire performance. Her most powerful erogenous zone, the clitoris, is a marvel of sensitivity, designed purely for pleasure. It's a complex, intricate structure, much of which lies hidden beneath the surface, waiting for intelligent, nuanced attention. And then, there's the much-discussed G-spot. While its exact location and sensitivity can vary from woman to woman, think of it not as a hidden button to be pressed, but as an area, often found a few inches inside the vagina on the front wall, that, when stimulated correctly, can lead to incredibly deep, full-body orgasms. This stimulation often comes from a specific angle, a gentle pressure, or a rhythmic motion, rather than sheer size or aggressive thrusting. It's about finding that sweet spot, that unique resonance for her. But beyond these key areas, remember that a woman's entire body is a map of potential pleasure. Her neck, her ears, the inside of her thighs, her breasts, her back. Every inch can hold a spark of sensory delight. The art is in the exploration, the discovery, and the attunement to her unique responses. The art of communication, her whispers, your wisdom. Now, how do you unlock these secrets? How do you become the kind of lover who instinctively knows where to touch, how to move, what to say? The answer is both simple and profoundly powerful. Communication. This isn't about asking, "Do you like that?" in the middle of passion, though sometimes that's perfectly fine. This is about establishing a dialogue long before, during, and after your intimate moments. It's about creating a safe space where she feels completely comfortable expressing her desires, her boundaries, her sensations, without fear of judgment or disappointment. Ask her. Ask her what makes her feel alive. Ask her what she's fantasized about. Ask her about her previous experiences, what she loved, what she didn't, and most importantly, listen. Truly, deeply listen. Not just to her words, but to her sighs, her gasps, the subtle shifts in her body language. Her body is always communicating, always guiding you if you are present enough to observe. Encourage her to tell you exactly what she wants, even if it feels awkward at first. You might be surprised by the revelations, by the unexplored territories you discover together. This vulnerability, this openness, doesn't just improve your physical intimacy. It deepens your emotional bond, building trust and connection that extends far beyond the bedroom. The power of presence. Be here now. In our fast-paced world, one of the most precious gifts you can offer anyone, especially in intimacy, is your undivided presence. True intimacy isn't a race to a finish line. It's a journey to be savored, a moment to be inhabited fully. When you are with her, be with her. Let go of the day's stresses, the to-do lists, the distractions of your phone. Bring your full mindfulness to the experience. Feel her skin beneath your fingertips. Listen to her breath. Observe the subtle changes in her expression. This level of focus and attentiveness is incredibly powerful. It tells her she is seen, she is desired. She is the sole focus of your world in that moment. This presence also allows you to be truly responsive. You can adapt to her needs, adjust your rhythm, explore new sensations based on her feedback, both spoken and unspoken. It transforms the act from a mechanical routine into a dynamic, co-created experience. And that, my dear, is where the true magic of connection truly unfolds. It's a devotion, a testament to how much you value her experience. Confidence. It comes from within, not from a ruler. Let's talk about confidence. Many men mistakenly link their intimate confidence to the size of their anatomy. But I'm here to tell you, with unwavering conviction, that true sexual confidence stems from a completely different source. It comes from your self-assurance in your ability to attune to your partner. It comes from your willingness to learn and to be vulnerable. It comes from your skill in using your hands, your lips, your tongue, your entire body to bring her pleasure. It comes from your ability to communicate, to listen, and to make her feel cherished and deeply desired. A man who understands the female body, who is attentive, creative, and responsive, is infinitely more desirable than one who relies solely on physical endowments. Your confidence will radiate when you know you possess the tools to truly satisfy and connect with her, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being present, caring, and committed to her pleasure. That, my dear, is the ultimate aphrodisiac. Practical wisdom. Positions as pathways to pleasure. Now, for those who appreciate practical application, let's briefly touch upon how specific positions can become pathways to deeper pleasure, especially when you understand the female anatomy. It's not about forcing, it's about optimizing for her unique pleasure points. Think of positions not as rigid instructions, but as suggestions for an intimate dance. The goal is often to create a tighter fit, to ensure consistent stimulation of the clitoris, or to find that perfect angle for G-spot arousal. For a tighter fit, positions like a slim doggy where her legs are pressed tightly together, or a raised grind where a pillow under her pelvis creates deeper angles, can be incredibly effective. These positions allow for more focused pressure and better contact. For G-spot focus, angles matter. Positions where you can enter at a more downward or upward angle rather than just straight in can be key. The drill and pump, where you squat and angle your body, or a sideways 7 inches where she's on her back and you're angled from the side, can hit that elusive sweet spot. It's about precision, not power. For multisensory delight, consider positions that free up your hands for additional stimulation. In a double doggy, for example, while you're engaged, your hands are free to caress her clitoris, her breasts, or even gently spank her buttocks if she enjoys it. This simultaneous stimulation can lead to incredible full-body orgasms. And remember, some positions, while popular, might not be ideal when you're focusing on maximizing pleasure with a smaller penis. Positions like classic missionary without proper angling or reverse cowgirl can sometimes limit the crucial contact needed for optimal clitoral or G-spot stimulation. It's not about avoiding them entirely, but understanding their limitations and perhaps adapting them. The eternal dance of desire, a journey, not a destination. My dear, What I've shared with you today isn't a rigid rulebook, but a philosophy of intimacy that honors the depth, complexity, and sheer wonder of the human connection. It's an invitation to shift your focus from external pressures to internal strengths, from superficial measures to profound understanding. True sexual satisfaction for a woman isn't about physical dimensions. It's about the feeling of being seen, desired, respected, and cherished. It's about the attentiveness you bring, the communication you foster, the confidence you exude through your presence and your skill. This journey of discovery with your partner is one of the most rewarding experiences life has to offer. Embrace the exploration, delight in the nuances, and revel in the profound mutual pleasure that awaits you when you approach intimacy with an open mind and a loving heart. You have everything you need within you to be an extraordinary lover. More than that, you have the capacity to forge a bond of intimacy that transcends the physical, reaching into the very core of your souls. And that, my dear, is the greatest gift you can give and the greatest pleasure you can receive. Now go forth and explore this beautiful dance with the wisdom you now possess.
This video is for educational and informational purposes only. The content shared is based on personal experiences, psychological studies, and general relationship advice. It is not intended to replace professional medical, psychological, or relationship counseling. Individual experiences may vary, and it's important to communicate openly with your partner and seek professional guidance if needed. Viewer discretion is advised, as this video discusses topics related to intimacy and relationships. If you have any health concerns or medical conditions that may affect your intimate life, please consult a qualified healthcare professional before making any changes. By watching this video, you acknowledge that the creator is not responsible for any personal decisions or outcomes resulting from the information provided.